Let's get started. Let's rub our hands together. We're going to press our palms together. We're going to sit on our cushion. We're going to roll our shoulders up and down. And let's get started. Let's press our palms together. Hello, angel face Mel. Such a beautiful lady. Roll your shoulders up and down. Press your thumbs to the sternum. Inhale deeply through the nose. Exhale completely through the nose. Keep going. Inhale deeply through the nose. Exhale completely through the nose. Relax the shoulders, spine straight, chins in. Chin in is called chin lock. Chin lock just means your chin's a little bit in and your belly's a little bit held in and up, so the energy can flow up the spine and around the body. And that's how we traditionally start. Your elbows are 90 parallel to the floor, so they're not just like that, they're like this. And you can feel how that makes you feel. Doesn't it feel so positive and strengthening? So what's actually happening is the meridians, you have 72,000 nadis, which means 72,000 energy channels running through your body. That is wild, isn't it? And when you put your body in a sign or a symbol or a metaphor or a mudra, they're all the same thing. So mudra just means it's like a stop sign. When you do this mudra, see how that makes you feel. Doesn't that make you feel so whole and strong and more self-assured? It literally is doing that. It's pulling the hemispheres of your brain together. So if you felt a little bit off kilter today, a little bit haywire, self-doubtful, scattered, if you just do that and do some like breath of fire for a couple of minutes in the day, that's a great tool to use. That's so basic. You can even do it at your desk. Just put the hands together, sniff in like a peppermint oil and do a breath of fire. And that'll help you to get more connected and balanced and feeling more stable. And we know the right decision within 7 seconds. That's a human being who is on par, who's like balanced, whose chakras are open and turning, and whose mind's clear. You know the decision in 7 seconds. So if you don't, after that, it goes off, it's haywire, and then we self-doubt, and then we're in confusion, and then we're losing energy. So don't worry if you don't know the answer within 7 seconds, but just know that's our natural state of being. That's how we are. We know, our intuition tells us. So if you are feeling a struggle of like just self-doubt and don't know, just do some energy balancing, like a breath of fire, some fists of anger, or a whole class, and then you'll be strengthening the system to come into that balanced state. Okay, so that's all it is. Like I was talking to a lady on the phone today, and she's coming to the Sacred Temple Day on the 28th of August. So we're super excited for the day. And she's saying, I'm struggling with anxiety. And I said, you know, don't worry about that. Like, so many people have anxiety, even me included. If I'm scrolling and then someone calls and then I'm in traffic, the system just gets out of balance. The energy is in balance. That's all it is. So that you feel anxious, you feel out of sorts. So once we know that there's nothing wrong with us, there's nothing wrong with you or me, we're not weak, we're not broken, we're not silly or anything. It's just the system needs a way to come into balance. It needs to be trained. It needs breath work. It needs strengthening the nervous system. It needs to dump the mind. It needs to clear and open the heart. And that's what we do here. So I hope that relieves like a bit of shame, because there's just so many of us, so many women especially, feel shame and feel guilt if you're not like fully performing, you know, if you're not like happy and you got the kids to school and then the bathroom's clean, and it's like, no, that is not a human being. We, especially if you're doing anything, if you're changing career, if you're building a business, you're gonna feel fear. You're gonna feel off kilter sometime. You're gonna be on the razor's edge. You're going to feel overwhelmed and then tired, and then you're gonna feel all of it. So just giving you permission to know that, myself included, all of us, doing anything in the world, you're fully pushing your limit, and you may be freaking out sometimes. You may be getting triggered. You may be going into fear. You may be going to anxiety. That's the name of the game. And then we use the tools to balance the system and to give it what it needs. You need to be able to self-regulate. And so tune in. What do I need? Do I need a warm bath with magnesium? Do I need to do a yoga practice? Do I need water? Am I dehydrated? Or do I need to eat some healthy food? So it's like, it's that simple. It's like, what do I need? Do I need the water element? Do I need my yoga? Do I need my practice, food, or rest? And generally, once we give ourselves those things, you're back in the game. Okay, let's rub our hands together and we'll tune in with Om Namo Guru De Namo. I bow to the teachers who have gone before us. I bow to the teacher that's inside of myself, and I open the channel to the golden chain, all of the teachers who have gone before us, to receive that high energy and be elevated and receive whatever healing that you're here to get today. Inhale, and we're going to begin. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Vibrate it from the brain, from the back of the throat. Inhale. Om. Short sniff through the mouth. Guru. Big inhale through the nose. Lift the energy up, pull it up, pelvic floor, belly, chin in, look up. Exhale, slowly release the lock so the energy flows out nice and slowly. Inhale for the heart protection mantra, putting it around your body, starting from the right, back, left, and ending at the front. Inhale. Aryure name, Jugaryure name, Satguru name, Sri Gurudev name. Aryure name, Jugaryure name, Satguru name, Sri Gurudev name. Aryure name, Jugaryure Gadguriname, Satguriname, Sri Gurudevaname. Inhale deep. Again, pull in and up, press the tip of the tongue, roof of mouth. And exhale the breath out. Inhale. Exhale, let's get the shoulders moving. Squeeze them up and drop them right down. Make sure you're dropping them rapidly. Beautiful. Inhale and exhale through the nose. Now, if you're on your cycle or you're pregnant, this does turn into a bit of a breath of fire. So just make sure if you're on your cycle or pregnant, you're not pumping the belly in and out. You're just going to do more of a long, deep breath for anyone who's on that cycle. You can close down the eyes and you can bring them, so drop them up and into the third eye. So you bring the gaze. It's super important because if you think that if you're scattered, what are your eyes doing? They're looking around, aren't they? They're distracted. So when you move them in to the third eye, you're training yourself to focus, to be one-pointed. We want you to be one-pointed. We want you to be naturally chasing your destiny, hunting down the passion and the transformation that you want for this life, and not getting distracted by the television and all the garbage that's on social media, that's on the billboards, in the beauty magazines. It's everywhere. It's such a low frequency. It's great, honey, keep going. I'm going to tell you a funny thing that happened after my health retreat. I just went on a week's retreat in the mountains near Port Macquarie. Let's do a few more breaths. Inhale, squeeze them up. And exhale, release. Now come into cat-cow. Hands and knees, big toes touch, and you know the drill. Get the hands flat and wide so there's no pressure on the wrist. Really stick the butt out. Arms are straight. Inhale into the heart. Big deep breath. Maybe you can even feel like the ribs kind of opening up and even cracking, or you want to really open yourself up. Then exhale, squeeze the buttocks, chin to chest, press the earth, and then go again. It's really important to have your yoga face on. So just relax. Not that you're trying to do anything, you're just chill, because the energy, we want the energy to move up from the base of your spine right up into the face. That's when you get like the plump lips, the plump cheeks. You're like an angel glowing. So if you relax the face and you breathe deep, so close the nose, breathe through, close the mouth rather, breathe through the nose. Eyes go up and in to the third eye, and really focus on the breath. And focus on Sat on the inhale, Nam on the exhale. Beautiful, Mel. Really nice there. Yeah, that's it. It's looking really good. Sat, Nam. Through that nose breathing, and you're chanting in the brain, and that'll propel you forward drastically, chanting a mantra when you do your pose. Anyhow, I was getting back from my health retreat, which was so deep and insightful, and lots of things opened up. Just do a few more breaths now. And it was just so pure, so clean air. I was just really going inside of myself and deepening my practice. And now let's inhale to the sky. Squeeze in and up. Exhale, chin to chest, or the air out. Squeeze in and up. Inhale, open the knees and go back in child's pose. Rest. Hands come together in prayer and just surrender down into that relaxed, bowing, humble state. So all the blood's going to rush to your brain. You'll feel very rejuvenated. And yeah, what I realized is how mentally fatigued we are. So we're fatigued in different ways, whether your physical body's fatigued, you're doing a marathon, or you're running too much, or your sensory system's fatigued, you're looking at the bright screen too much, that's your sensory system needs relaxation. Or maybe your social part of your life's fatigued, you haven't really seen your friends, you haven't had a good girly chat, so just keep breathing long and deep through the nose. Or perhaps your mind is fatigued, you're thinking too much, or perhaps your emotions are fatigued, you're always emotionally available, listening to your friends, sympathizing with them. So see if any of these areas relate to you. And I really noticed in a couple of areas, I realized, whoa, I'm actually fatigued. I didn't know, because you're in your life, until I went away. And I really needed that reboot. Take a deep breath in and come up, sit on your heels. And it was super hilarious. After this like deep dive for a week in the mountains with no, not much, we couldn't have phone reception or anything, which it was a Christian place, we went to church. It was just so pure. I'm driving back to Sydney. I get into like Sydney city and I'm like stopping off at a service station, and I was just shocked. I could feel the energy. I'm like, it is chaos here. It is so crazy. I was literally laughing. I had to fill my car up, and I had to like get the key to go to the bathroom, and the energy, I could feel the energy of the key, like how dirty the energy is because everyone's touching this big key ring. And I just was like so aware of like the dark energy like that's in the service station. And I'm just looking around at like all the Mars bars and like everything's just toxic, and I'm just there going, oh my gosh, this is the world we're in. It was like a full, like you've been in the mountains, and I'm just standing there like, this is a joke, like, and I just walked out. I was like laughing. The guy's just looking at me, and because you just feel things so much when you've gone deep for like a week anyhow. So let's keep going with everything. Bring your hands into a fist, thumb in your fingers over. We're going to do just one more thing before we get into our set of exercises. We're going to focus on just opening up the spine tonight. So a nice gentle movement tonight, all of spinal flex activities, okay? It'll be great for you, Mel. Let's just move the hands over the body now, moving them around all the energy centers, clearing them. So if you're on your cycle, just do long, deep breath, a strong, long, deep breath, or you're pregnant. Everyone else, breath of fire through the mouth. Close your eyes. And feel anger, feel rage, feel fire. Let it out. Try and get angry about anything, any situation, because it's eating you up, it's holding you back, it's draining you. You've got to clear that anger out. Let it bubble up. Think of someone that was just so annoying and feel it and let it dissolve. Let's just do a little bit more, less than a minute. Okay, interlace your hands, reach up, inhale. Squeeze in and up, reach up, look up. Big breath out. 2 more, inhale. One more. Look up, reach up, stretch up, pull up. Sweep the aura. Let the negativity out. Let the high energy in. Breathe deep. Cross your legs. That was really interesting. When I was there for the week, I got my cycle, and it was a great way to go into yourself, because that's the feminine energy, is the void, it's the depth, it's the darkness, it's this, when you got your cycle, it's slowing down, it's looking into the shadows and the uncomfortable emotions. And it's actually a time where you're not just purging blood, physical substance, you're not just releasing a cycle, you're also releasing everything. You're because everything's connected, so you're releasing physical substance, you're releasing emotions, perhaps you're releasing the subconscious. So your whole system is trying to purge. This is why you don't want to be stuffing food in your mouth, busying your schedule, because your system's trying to house clean. So it wouldn't make sense, would it, if, autumn, where the leaves fall off, when it's autumn, it doesn't make sense for the tree to hold on to the leaves and try and get more leaves, or if they're just trying to let go. That's autumn. So think of it as a time where, if you're feeling a little bit negative or down or dark or yucky, or be with that. Because when I was there for the week, I didn't have anyone around me. I wasn't even on, I was just stopping, and I was observing. And I didn't feel good, because I had my cycle then. So I noticed just some average feelings coming up, some fear, some just dull, feelings. So it's all bubbling up to just let go. And when we meditate, you may notice that when you're meditating, you may notice some yucky feelings or thoughts. They're trying to get out of your psyche. They're trying to bubble up and be released. So we say, don't get involved in them oh, what am I feeling that for? Was it about the holiday when John didn't come? And you're trying to investigate. No, don't try and put a story to it. Just be with it and let it come out of you. And that's what the whole system's trying to do. It's just that we usually then think, oh, I'm feeling down. Why am I feeling like this? I should be feeling happy. And then we try and fix it or run away or distract, and then it's getting stuck again. And then that turns into disease. So just, if you can let yourself just be okay with feeling a bit meh, and then you'll be able to deeply house clean, not just physically let go when it's your cycle, but you'll be able to be with yourself and let the stuff come out from your psyche. And you'll notice then when it's over, you'll be boom, you'll just be springtime. You'll be so revitalized, and there'll be space for new stuff to come in, you see. So let's have our hands on our knees and let's bring them down to the right. Inhale up, nice and soft. Exhale down. Feel the beautiful stretch the side of the body. Breathe through the nose. Inhale up. Exhale down. Relax your face. Deep breath. Last few breaths. Inhale deeply. Exhale. We're going to do a spinal flex. Hands on your ankles. So just hold them on the ankles and use that to propel the heart forward and back in a spinal flex. Count 108 times. So breathe through the nose. Inhale as you come forward. Exhale as you go back. Keep the head level so it's not flipping up and down. It's just level, and you're focusing on propelling the lower spine forward and back, as well as also you're opening the heart as well. And you're really breathing into the heart as you come forward and then out. That's lovely. You're doing a really good job there. And just close your eyes, count 108. When you've counted 108, you can come and sit on your heels. No rush, just take your time. So this is a foundational sequence that's really a popular sequence, and we usually learn it in our teacher training. So it's a really good one to do if you want to do just like a basic sequence that's going to open your spine in all the main ways. That's easy. It's not super challenging. If you just want like a steady practice that's to probably start off with, or for the next month, this could be a good one. And it's really easy to do, but it's very powerful because you're just opening up the whole spine. One man said he, had a great business, he had a great family, he had great health, things just flowed for him. He just kind of got into the right places, and he was 60, or he wasn't young, and he was asked, I think at his wedding or at some event, like what's allowed you to just keep making the right decisions, just keep having that kind of flowing, you know, positive creative energy. And he said, I actually just did spinal flex, is what we're doing now. Spinal flex energy series. I just did it every day for like years and years. And I just thought, I'm just going to commit to it. And he said, I really believe that's what's kept me in good stead. It's kept my spine open. It's kept my energy flowing. And it's kept me propelling me forward. So that's what he said. Bring your hands on your thighs. We're going to do the same one, but you're on your heels now. So it's opening different vertebrae. Inhale forward, exhale back. Inhale, count 108. Your head steady. You're flexing as far forward and back as you can. You're breathing deep through the nose. Count 108. Vibrate Sat on the inhale and Nam on the exhale in your brain. When you get to the last one, whenever that is, just take your time. Take a big deep breath in and pull the energy up with squeezing like a Kegel lock, pulling that chi up, make it go up so you feel elevated, you feel positive. You're raising your consciousness up above the lower scattered and worried thoughts. Then you exhale and you release the locks slowly. You let go of the breath slowly, and then the energy starts to flow. We're going to cross our legs. Just take a few breaths. It just says to relax for a couple of minutes. You just want the energy to move, so just take a few breaths. Feel yourself opening up. Feel yourself expanding. Feel the front of you, all those energy centers starting to clear, and they're starting to organize and vibrate really high frequency and move in a nice cylinder. You're probably feeling some kind of clearing of your energy, more positive, more uplifted, or maybe more energized. Just see kind of what it's doing to your energy field. Bring your hands on your shoulders. We're going to count 26 times. So you're just twisting left and right. Inhale left, exhale right. Breathe through the nose. Move the head with the shoulders. Lovely. And inhale left, exhale right. Big breath. Go for the breath. 26. And focus at the third eye. Vibrate Sat Nam as you breathe. Sat Nam means truth is my name. When you've done 26, inhale deep. Squeeze up. Exhale, release. Inhale. Exhale. Relax for a minute. Breathing deeply. Open your heart. Chant if you want. Okay, we're going to do a bear grip. This is going to help to open this up here. Have you ever had any heartache, grief, loss? You know, all of us have had the loss of our old life post the global situation. We're all going through some kind of grief. It gets heavy, doesn't it? You feel like closed off sometimes. You feel stuck in the past, maybe. You feel grieving. You feel blocked. You feel baggage, the baggage. We've got to get it out. We have to. We don't want to be getting old, feeling like stuck in some heavy stuff. So we're going to help open the heart now and clear the grief. So lock the fingers in bear grip at the heart. Move the elbows in a seesaw motion, breathing long and deep with the motion. So all it is this. That's bear grip. You just lock the fingers and you pull really hard and you move like that. It's a seesaw. So think of it. Keep going. Pull hard. So you keep your body straight and you just move the arms. So you're not going like that. You're just keeping the body still. Yep. Pull the arms. Feel the chest, the heart kind of starting to lock open. Long, deep breath through the nose. And you're counting 26 times. So pulling really hard, feeling the pressure at the chest, getting all those cobwebs out, breathing nice and deeply. Inhale, pull. Pull it. Feel the heat. Squeeze up. Let go. Dump it out. Inhale. Exhale. You literally are like a garbage tin now, just dumping it out of your heart, if you can feel that. Inhale. Exhale. And it really helps to also just be like, thank you, God, for taking it. Thank you for purging. Just really bringing your passion to the practice will increase the shifts and the transformation that will take place because you guide your energy. So when we build the energy up, the next step, as you will progress, Mel, is to then be asking what area in my life needs energy? Is it my finances? Is it my love life? Is it my own healing? Is it my intuition? I don't know the decisions, that which is the pineal gland in the middle of your brain. And you can ask, you can say, I put my energy to that. I'm putting my energy. Or you can literally obviously take action, like if you're healing, you can do things, but we can we use our consciousness to literally, you can think of your bank account and you can be putting energy into it, you can be blessing it, or your project or your relationship, you see. So just as we build it, but then everything's connected in this universe, the hologram. So you can literally, that's why prayer works, and it's so powerful for us, because you get back multiplied. You get every action has a reaction. You know how we know that. We know as yogis, whatever you get out, you put out, you get back. That's just how this game works. This is true. You'll notice it. So if you rip someone off, or you don't, it's going to come back at you in the form of, you getting ripped off, or that's like a basic example. Or, if you don't show up for the thing, you let your friend down, it's going to come back to you. But you'll notice if you put your best foot forward and you help the lady with the bags, and you acknowledge your boyfriend's great cooking, and like it's all coming back to you. So this is where the practice comes in. We do the practice and it puts us on this positive trajectory. You'll feel it now. You'll feel, hey, I just feel a little bit better. And that helps you to consciously make those right decisions, so that it's just coming back to you, and it's just a positive, you're going even higher, and you're maintaining this high, good, positive frequency. You're getting out of the muck down below, you see? And that's how fast it is. It's like one class, and being aware of it, and just, we want to be on a middle road. We don't want to be, they say, take the middle road. It's true. The middle road is like, just get up when sun rises, drink enough water, just do your practice, even if it's 15 minutes, just take that middle road. Don't go too extreme that way, or because it's going to come back to you. Just play it safe. Just get into that discipline, and you'll have the best chance of having the best life that you can have. And that's what this sequence is all about. The next one we're going to do is we're going to come into spinal flex again. And what we're going to do is have the hands on the knees. The arms are not bent this time, okay? They're straight, and you're going to spinal flex 108 times. And this is going to open up more of the heart area. You're going to feel it. So inhale forward, exhale back, 108. Breathe through the nose. Vibrating Sat on the inhale, Nam on the exhale. Feel it. It's literally vibrating out of through your aura. Sat Nam, Sat Nam. It's people can see the aura. Some people can see the aura. It's a very real thing. As soon as you have a negative thought, your whole aura changes, the whole energy field. As soon as you think of a mandarin, your aura changes. This is how real this is. And you'll begin to see people's auras, to see the energy in people, to know what they're about. The more you practice this. Last few, if you're still going. For the ones that are finished, inhale deep, squeeze the locks up. You know what to do. Pull the sexual energy right up into the brain, lift it up, feel the heat rising. And then exhale and let the energy flow. Slowly release the locks. Don't just drop them out like dropping a piece of paper or something. You just got to slowly let it flow. Inhale slowly now. Stay still to try not move the body. Let the chi flow. Take a few breaths. And take it just a few more breaths. We just need to take a little tiny rest before the next one. And a funny story as well about seeing energy in people and seeing energy in everything's got an aura. Every inanimate object has an energy field around it. After the big festival in America, which is in New Mexico, the desert, I went there like 5 years ago or something, and I went to LA after that, and I was so elevated that even just taking money from people, I could just see and feel the energy of how, you know, it's obviously quite dirty because it's been around so many people, and I was literally like flicking it off, like, I don't even want to take that change. It's like, so it's not high frequency energy. And it was like, whoa, that's a big realization for me, because I was so elevated after doing 10 days of these practices every day, getting up at 3 a.m. So with this class, you'll notice a little boost, and every day you'll keep getting more and more. Your self-sensory system will keep getting refined. And this means that you'll get more sensitive. You've probably noticed, like loud music in clubs, or the friend that's bitching, or you just can't do it anymore, if you've noticed. So it means that sensitivity is our power. It's not a weakness. Being sensitive is a strength. That's why they mock emotional people, or, you know, they say it's weak, but it's the opposite. It's inverted. And this is also why we've got to protect ourselves, maybe with a head cloth, or with wearing white clothes, or having a cold shower, or doing a practice every day, listening to mantras. There's heaps of ways that you can keep a solid electromagnetic field around you, so that you just go into the supermarket and you're literally changing people's lives with your energy. This is what you're doing. But you're also, it's so important that you're not getting interfered with by their energy. You're not getting pulled down, because it's so easy to empath their feelings, isn't it? And feel horrible when you walk out of the shopping center. So it's absolutely essential, these practices, for this time on the planet. Protection is the key. We're going to now do some shoulder shrugs. So squeeze both up and just drop them down. Inhale them up, exhale them down. Breathe through the nose. Close the eyes. And you can go fast or slow, it doesn't matter. I'm more of a fast person because that's my energy, and I love working my body out. But if you're in a tender time, you're aching, you're on your cycle, whatever, you just listen to your body. You could do it more slow, but if you want to do it fast, you can do it fast. Just feel yourself. Let's let go of the negativity. As you drop them, let the negativity go. Let the lower frequencies go. Drop it out of the aura as you drop the shoulders. Let go of your mum's stuff, of your boyfriend's stuff, of next door stuff. Like, you're just taking it in, and you just gotta clean it out. You're not meant to be holding anyone's stuff. We are not meant to be a doormat or a garbage collector. You have to just let it out. Beautiful work. Last less than a minute here. Inhale them up, hold for 15 seconds. Squeeze up, hold. Exhale, let it go. Feel the energy flow, feel the heat move. Inhale, stay still, don't move. This is the time where you get to expand. So just stay still and breathe, and then your aura is growing. So you're not going to play small anymore. You're going to open up, and then what happens is you're going to catch opportunities. You're going to catch creative ideas, because they come into us, but a lot of us are just stuck in our little measly life that it doesn't. You open up, then you think, oh, I could write that blog article. I could apply for that job. That's what's happens. It happened to me. It'll happen to you. So you just breathe, keep opening up, even just say, thank you, God, for letting me open up. We're going to do some neck rolls now. We're going to roll the neck slowly, just 5 times to the right, then 5 times to the left. So let's go nice and slow. Opening the neck up, inhale back, exhale forward. So now you can see the energy's trickling up through the glandular system, through the adrenal glands, through the voice box. Breathe deeply. Liberate your throat. Open all of this sound up in your throat, which is an absolute liberation as a woman when you clear your throat out. Go the other way, breathe deep, and I'd say every woman pretty much has blocks in the throat. Even if it was just you're a kid, you're a child, and your parents are like, children should be seen and not heard. That's one of the ones that shuts it down. Even if they were real loving parents, there's so many of us have that we don't know what to say, or we doubt ourselves, or we keep speaking in very limited language. Take a deep breath after the 5th time. And exhale. And we're going to do bear grip again, same grip as before. And you're going to have the bear grip at the throat level, and you're going to inhale and apply Mulaband. Okay, so we're going to have the bear grip, same hand as before, at the throat. Do that. Mulaband is just the rectum, sex organ, and navel and throat lock. So it's just squeezing the energy up like you normally do, okay? That's what Mulaband is. So lock the fingers in bear grip at the throat, pull them apart, inhale, squeeze the energy up. And then hold the exhale, release Mulaband, so let the locks go, and then with the breath held out, pull the Mulaband. So breath held out, squeeze the rectum, belly, sex organ. With the breath held out, you're going to feel a lot of heat, and then raise the hands above the top of the head. Inhale, deep, squeezing in and up again. That's Mulaband. So squeeze the pelvic floor, belly, chin in, squeeze the energy up. Exhale, all the air out. With the breath held out, squeeze Mulaband, squeeze the locks. Neck locks in, belly in, pelvic floor muscles in. Beautiful. Bring the hands down now at the throat level. Same thing. Inhale. Squeeze in and up. Pull the hands apart. Exhale the breath out through the nose. Squeezing in and up, breath held out. Inhale, raise the hands above the top of the head. Squeezing in and up, pull the hands apart. Feel the heat being generated. Exhale all the air out, push it all out. Squeezing Mulaband again, the locks again. And we're going to release the hands to the throat one more time. Pull the hands apart, go for it. Inhale, it's moving a lot of energy. Inhale, squeeze the energy up. Pull those hands apart. I should be able to see people pulling the hands apart. Yep. And then exhale, all the air out. Push it out. Get the stagnant energy out. Squeeze Mulaband again. Inhale, raise the hands above the head. Squeezing it up. You feel that energy go right up to the brain. Exhale. Get the air out. Push it out. Push it out. Squeezing it up. And then exhale. Relax the hands. So you may have felt like I could feel like that. That's like the energy moves like a serpent. You'll start to feel as you go on. It could be tomorrow. It could be in a month. We don't know. You'll feel like as you pull up the energy, moves like a serpent through the spine. That's how the energy moves. So it's good to know that, I think, because then when it happens, you're kind of a bit aware, like, oh, that's it. That's how it moves. Okay, the last thing we're going to do is Sat Kriya. This is a meditation, and this is one of the most powerful meditations in this lineage. And if you want to balance your tattvas, so the tattvas meaning earth, air, fire, water, and ether, we are made of the 5 tattvas. So have a little tune into yourself now and just close your eyes, take a breath, and just think, what tattva is out of balance? Is it earth? Am I sluggish at the moment? Am I lackluster? Am I lazy? Am I too grounded? Is it fire? Am I yelling at my boyfriend? Am I fired up? I'm freaking out. Is it air? I'm anxious. I've got so many thoughts and I'm running around like a crazy chicken and I cannot stop thinking. That's the air element out of balance. Is it water? Am I just tearing up at the drop of a hat? That means your water element's out of balance. Is it ether? Am I ungrounded? I'm meditating, but I'm not grounding and I'm floating around, but I have no finances. We see that a lot in the spiritual community. So these are the tattvas, and we have them in us. And this meditation is one of the best to balance them. If you think, whoa, I'm so unbalanced in my tattvas, do this. You could just do it for 3 minutes a day. It's called Sat Kriya, S-A-T Kriya, K-R-I-Y-A. If you wanted to Google it, or if you need more information or advice, just give me a PM or post in our group. Even just like knowing the tattvas, like my fire's been getting too much sometimes because I do a lot of these practices and then I know, oh, I have to reduce the fire. I've got to get more grounding, more earth in me, you see. So it's good to start to tune into you have to be your own self-psychologist, your own doctor. No doctor, no yoga teacher, no any human, no boyfriend knows you more than you know you. That's why you've got to empower yourself, because we've got no hope if we're not our own doctor and our own self-psychologist, because we're always giving our power away then. So this is what I'm talking about, starting to feel into like what tattva's out of balance. What do I have to do to balance it? This is the medicine, energy medicine. Okay, we'll do 3 minutes of this and then we'll tune out. You bring your hands into a pistol. Left thumb over right for women, right thumb over left for men. So I'm going to bring my left thumb over right, Hands are together, glued together. Try not have them opened up. And all they do is come over the head. They're just like that. They come over the head like that. And we chant Sat Nam. We squeeze the belly in and up. We squeeze, the chin locks in. We squeeze the rectum and sex organ on Sat and then release it on Nam. So the energy is shooting up and going around. Eyes look up, close the eyes. Inhale and let's start. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. Chant from the belly. Nam. Sat 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 Nam. Inhale deep. Squeeze in and up. Squeeze the energy from the base of the spine to the top of the skull. Exhale, stay there, hold the breath out, apply the locks again, squeeze it in and up. Inhale. Exhale, relax, sweep the aura, feel that heat, feel the fire, feel the energy, feel the heart beating. Take a few breaths through the nose. Keep circulating the energy through the nose. We're going to tune out as the class time has finished. You can relax on your back after this because we haven't had time. If you have time, go for it, because it's stated that you can relax after this for 15 minutes. Let's rub our hands together. Press the palms in, thumbs to the sternum. Roll the shoulders up and down. Close the eyes and let's bless ourselves. Receive all the blessings. Receive all the love. May the long time sun shine upon you. Oh, love surround you. And the pure light within you guide your way on. Guide your way on. Bless someone else. May the long time sun shine upon you. Oh, love surround you. And the pure light within you guide your way on. Guide your way on. Now let's bless Australia. May the long time sun shine upon you. Oh, love surround you. And the pure light within you guide your way on. Guide your way on. Guide your way on. We'll do 3 satnams to finish. Take a deep breath in and let it out. Satnam. Great work, beautiful lady, amazing job in this real easy, simple kriya, but it's like one that is so effective and it's one of the most popular sequences. So do that again and again if you feel like that's what you need, the same thing, or just keep doing different sequences, whatever you feel to do. Yeah. And our next gathering that we're so excited about is the 28th of this month for the day called Sacred Temple. And what we're going to be focusing on is how to generate your sexual Kundalini energy, the foundational techniques of doing that. So going over deeply the locks, going over pulling it through the spine, going over the way to start and finish your practice, and a few other fundamentals. I'm going to be going through that, kind of like what we did in our teacher training, so that you have the correct education and the strong foundation to do this properly, because when you do it properly, the results come obviously fast. So it's 20th of August. I think there's 3 spots left for that. And if anyone wants to do a yearly, I'm giving a personal VIP mentoring session to get a strategy put together for you, whether it's using NLP, belief clearing, this yoga or meditation, whatever you need. That's given as a bonus for you, fully videoed for 90 minutes. If you want to do the yearly. So it's good if you need a strategy, you need the personal hand holding. So just DM me if that helps you. And by golly, ask questions in our Facebook group. Like, you're so welcome to, or share your journey. Go for it. Have a beautiful evening. Thanks for joining, honey. Rest up and release. Yeah, Satnam. Bye.